or at least over the weekend. So I wanted to show you guys how to do this trick. I was just sitting here doing this and I was like, I should, you know, tell y'all how to do this. So, you take this crayon, the white crayon or whatever, and you do little dots and then you paint over it. And that's how you get the snow-like, theme, so to say, snow-like looking thing. And I do recommend getting one of these. I got mine at Michael's. And I wanted to do some kind of effect that I like to do, but I'm enough water on the canvas to do it. What you do is you take some salt and you pinch it over and you drop it on there. But my watercolor dried too quickly. Here. Let me get the cup of water. So you're gonna take your paintbrush and you're gonna like leave a lot of water on it. You're gonna take a pinch of the salt. And then I always make sure to dampen it. Make sure it gets dampened. And then you wait till it dries. And then when it dries, you like it off basically. Yeah, I am just practicing watercolor again. Like I did this one this morning. So yeah, that's how you do the kosher salt. Oh, I missed a kosher salt. We'll just add a little bloop there. I feel like painting another one of these. I really do. Either that or make this one better. I mean, I know you don't get better overnight. I haven't done watercolor in years. It's easier when you're actually looking at something. I don't know. I'll leave you here for just a minute. Alright, so here's what I did yesterday, which I'm not done. It hardly snows here in South Carolina, but I want it to have a kosher effect on it. So like I said, you're going to make sure that it's like really wet. Okay, you know what? That's what the pipette is for. Where's that pipette? There we go. And I'm just wetting like all of it. Hello, everybody. Okay. And then take a pinch. And I did blue because it's the Palmetto State, in case you guys don't know that. I am born and raised in South Carolina. My family is not from South Carolina, though. My family is from Missouri. And it's okay if it goes in the white part. At least I don't know what you're going to be doing this for. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm just wetting a whole bunch of it right now. And adding a whole bunch of salt. It is so pretty when this comes out, I tell you. And it is so worth it. And then you just pretty much continue to spread the water. Yeah, at this point, I don't care on the Merry Christmas, y'all, because I didn't exactly think this one through. And I actually idea off of Etsy. So I can't claim it as my idea. It is my drawing, though. What I might do is just take a white paint marker and paint it over. I don't know. Yeah, that's what you do basically. It's really fun. And the other one is already starting to dry. I cannot wait to show you guys. Hello, everybody. Well, I made a mess. That's why I always keep a napkin handy. Because you never know. And oh, that's where it's from. Okay, I've messed up my thing. Well, you know what, that happens. Everything is not perfect. Okay, so I was gonna paint the background anyway. I just have to do it now, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do the background right now. There's so many things that I've learned in high school that I cannot wait to teach you guys. Like sharing my wisdom with you guys. And I have a piece of the, got it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep moving it around. And probably put too much water on here, but it's okay. And then I use my napkin or paper towel. I prefer paper towels, honestly. So I prefer paper towels, but that's napkin. Okay. How's everybody doing today? I have to go to work in a little bit. But before I go to work, I want to do some mental health break before I go and deal with work. If y'all know, then you know. And at this point, I'm just gonna run. Or I might break from one side to the other. I don't know. Hello, everybody. Are any of you guys doing watercolor right now? In case you guys didn't hear the first minute or two, you take kosher salt and you put it on the thing and it turns it really, really pretty. I promise you. This will be worth sticking around for. I promise you. And because I want a little bit bluer than what it is, I'm just going to paint a little bit more blue. But yeah, if you guys get out your watercolor paper right now, go grab some kosher salt, not cashier. Get out your watercolor supplies and do this if you haven't done this before. It is so pretty. And gotta get my handy dandy napkin because I am making a mess, which happens in art. And there's my deer. Okay, so I'm making a mess all over the deer. So I was thinking about doing one for a Clemson fan, and then one for a Gamecock fan. But I'm gonna see and wait how this turns out, see if it's actually worth it. And in case you guys missed earlier, I painted that this morning. I hope it looks good. It's not like awesome and professional, but you know, I haven't painted in so long, so I'm having to get back to painting basics and everything I remember and yada 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 yada. All right. And I got these at Michael's. I got them off clearance, so they may not have them at your Michael's. But I'm sure you can find it at your local Walmart or wherever. And there goes my dog. Hi, Saphira. You want hi? Say hi. The next door neighbor's dogs are out. And she loves Maverick. But I actually wasn't sure we had kosher salt until I checked, and then we had kosher salt. And at this point, I'm just having fun, honestly. Saphira, be quiet. Thanks for doing your job. She loves Maverick. Loves Maverick. Oh, and with watercolor, you want 2 sets of cups. One for dirty, one for clean. I did not know that. And another thing I did not know until today was this is for the watercolor tubes. You put the tube up here, like, you know, you squeeze it out, and then you put the water down here and you dilute it. So that's why it's not sticking. This is from my bear earlier. This is a new set. Excuse me, guys. My dog's going after the hot sauce. Good girl. Hey, can you sit down for my... She likes to be the center of attention. Who doesn't, right? I got this from Michael's. Michael's is my store because I work at Michael's. So I generally get everything. So I have this palette. I have the pearlescent palette. I have that one. Sit. And the good thing about these things is you can actually squeeze the water out. But I think I just need to get more comfortable with the pipette, honestly. Okay. So we're just waiting right now. Let me go get another sheet of the paper so I can actually do some swatches with y'all. If y'all want to get your sheet ready, I'm going to go get mine ready. So I'm just going to leave the phone here for a minute. Don't go to... I'll be right back. If you guys need to get ready, get ready. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys something I painted. So that was just cupcake, and I was like, bleh. And then this was my second. And this was my third. And my ice cream cone. So, like, I'm basically starting from scratch all over again. Because I hadn't done this in years, and been meaning to get back into it, and yeah. And if you want, you can add a little bit of more color to it. It is totally up to you. But see how it doesn't stay? It's because it's meant for the tubes. So real quick. I look like crap, but this is me. And my allergies are getting the best of me, but I just want to show my face. I don't want to show my face, but people like to hear from the artist and see the artist. So this is me. Sphera. Sorry. My name is Ariel Vincent. I am almost 29 and I love doing art. All right, so we're back. For some reason, I have the song Me stuck in my head. I'm still here. But if y'all know it, it's the one with the guy who sings in Panic at the Disco and Taylor Swift. And I love Taylor Swift, and I wish I could go to one of her concerts. But there's too many people. So I'm probably never going to her concert. Too many people. Way too many people. Okay. So another tool you're going to want, handy dandy with watercolor or painting, is masking tape. Not for your mask, not for your face, but I'm going to show you what for. I just got to find my scissors now. Ow, my knee. Okay. Let me set y'all there looking at the ice cream cones, so y'all aren't thinking that I'm abandoning y'all. Alright, so I'm basically cutting some paper so that I could, oh my gosh, it's starting to actually show. It's starting to show. There it is. There it is. Still cutting paper here. I'm going to show you guys some cool effects. Or just show you in case you don't have your supplies or if you're interested in getting into watercolor. Like I said, I haven't done this in years, so I'm a little rusty. Okay, so I got my sheet of paper. Okay, got my sheet of paper. But yeah, it's actually starting to show. And I do not have long with you guys, unfortunately, because I have to go to work. So I'll have to end the live a little early today. Oh, there's my coffee. I was like, I smell coffee. Duh, I forgot about my coffee. Oh my gosh, it's actually doing it. I'm actually going to push it off of the C. And I think I'm too late. And I'm just putting it back in the tube and putting it elsewhere. Oh. Yeah, maybe I'll just start sucking some of this water up. I'll just get some new water. Like I said, haven't done this in a long time. But I'm very eager to. Whoop. Well, the pipette was cheap. Where are you guys listening from? I don't know where exactly my videos are all around the world, but it excites me to find that part out. There's the effect right there. I'm going to take some kosher salt and put it in this corner. Yeah, so while I'm waiting on that, I'll make some room over here. So like I said, so here's a couple techniques. The one thing I like about these pencil pens things is you can put the cap on the end and not use it. So you have your palette, and I'm only using cheap colors right now because I'm trying to get back into watercolor. And as I get farther back into watercolor, I will go back to buying the expensive stuff. But right now I'm doing cheap because I'm just practicing really. And the more I get better, the more expensive I'm going to get. So, and I'm hoping to sell some stuff on Etsy. So y'all should follow me on Etsy. So this is the size of my pen, if you can see it. So I'm going to do a blueberry at the top of my head. And I don't have a blueberry with me, but I'm going to try to remember what it looks like. Because you got the little part up here. Where are you guys listening from me from? I'm very curious to find out. And I may not want to continue doing cheap kits, because when you get cheap, you get cheap. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. So obviously, it's not amazing. It's not like a professional, like, you know, I am not a professional, but I do know stuff about watercolor. That decided I wanted people to know if they want to know. I love watercolor. Oh, shoot, I've been showing y'all. I'm sorry. It's really hard to do this and draw at the same time, but I'm trying to get better at it. So I think that's a real blueberry. It's not awesome, it's not amazing, but we all start somewhere, right? I do not have a phone holder. I should have put that on my Christmas wish list. You can also do like clear, and you pick up some salt, and I'm going to wet it some more. Oh, here's another trick you can do. Do the dots just like that, and add the color onto the dot. Okay, well, I've seen it being done, but it just doesn't want to work with me. And right now I'm just doing basic. And if you guys are interested, I do have a YouTube, and I do have a wish list on there if you guys want to send me something for Christmas. You totally don't have to. I just like to mention just in case, because some people do. And some of the viewers are friends of mine. I know that this time of year is rough, so. And I've made a huge mess, but that's okay. I just gotta wait for it to dry now, and then I can scrape it all off. Yeah. Kosher salt is very handy. For masking tape, you will peel it off and put it on your paper, and then you'll paint over it, and then you'll tear it off, and you'll have a clean line. That's another thing you can do. I think that's a pretty good blueberry. What do y'all think? I think that's a pretty good blueberry. And all I did was do some blue, and I had some white little things. I am just waiting, really, for the watercolor dry. Thank you for whoever liked my video. The first like. It's the first like of today's video. I am trying to do one video a day at least. So I'm probably not going to be back on today, so I will most likely have to show this to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I've got this watercolor tool, I've got this one, and you're supposed to use a paper towel to like wipe them off, but I just wipe them off like I would a normal brush. I got that one, another fatter one right there. And I think, what is this? Skinnier one? Yeah, skinnier one. And these are, I got all this at Michael's. Michael's is my to-go store. That's a pretty good blueberry, I think. Pretty good blueberry. Now I feel like doing a green blueberry, even though there's no such thing as green blueberries. Yeah, watercolor, you know, with any medium, you just have fun, you experiment. And I know it's easy to judge. It's easy to judge your own art, but you'll get there, you know? You'll get there when you get there. I'm trying to think of what else to paint right now, because I'm waiting on the two to dry. And I have like 20 minutes where I have to get ready for work. I'm a little bored, can y'all tell? Oh, and if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm the artist drunk on art. And I just got on Threads. So I'm new to that. I also do alcohol markers too. And I saw that song stuck in my head. Let's add some purple, just because I'm a little bored. Came out really pretty. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to finish these ones right now until they're dry. That is my blueberry, my very good blueberry. I happen to think, at least. Here's back to the Merry Christmas, y'all. Man, I just realized I gotta clean up. I have to clean up. I didn't factor that in. And there's my other art palette over there that I used some for the honey earlier. The honey bear. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna let y'all go since everything is drying. And go ahead and get ready for work and just try to mentally prepare myself for the day. I'm really not wanting to go to work. I'm really not want to, but that's what pays the bills. And I have a short week this week. I work today and tomorrow, and then I'm off till Friday. So, yeah. I can't wait to get this week over with, to paint more things, and etc. Okay, well, follow me on Threads, Instagram, all that good stuff. And if you need to find me on Facebook for any reason, my name is Ariel Vincent on there. And you can contact me for anything pretty much. I do custom orders if you want anything like done for watercolor, but I do require the payment up front. And you do have to pay the shipping fee, but I swear I'm not a scammer. Like, if you were to do it through Etsy, we can do it through Etsy, but yeah, I just want to say that out there. I don't scam people like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna let y'all go. And there's my deer. This was a coloring page, so it's not my own art. But the painting is. Man, I'm all of a sudden really tired. Like, I didn't sleep well. And I'm now really tired. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later.